mother. I got my little snacky snacks. Ooh, you feel me? And we alive now. So we about to get into tonight's podcast. Let me set up my mic. Let me set up my mic. You see the bling? You see it? You see it? With the Ferrari watch, you heard? You look like downgrade version of Babyface Ray. Who the fuck is Babyface Ray? I don't know who that is. Yeah, motherfuckers be out here talking so much shit, nigga. I don't know who that is. He a rapper? I got the rapper look. I look like a rapper. Whatever. Chill. Rest in peace, King Von. But I look better than King Von. Chill. Let me stop talking. If a Lil Durk try to come and kill me, I don't want no smoke for nobody from Chicago. Oh, thank you. Tell my mom a nice job. I didn't braid my hair. All right, let's get started. Set up the mic. Oh, damn. But the only thing is, I don't know if this is set up on here, though. Let me see. Uh-huh. Maybe it'll automatically do it. Who knows? All right, guys, we're live. We're about to get started on today's podcast. And tonight is a bit of an interesting topic. So we're going to get into it in a second. Let me set up the mic. J-Lab. Are we on and popping? Gotta keep it on and popping. Yes. I have a podcast. Once we get started, I will be ignoring the live. I am really good at that. And the mic is on. And we are about to get started. He has department store ceilings. Yeah, I got jokes. All right, drop your ones in the chat if you're ready to get started on the podcast. J-Lab. All right, let's get it started. We're live on YouTube, check. All right. Let's get it going. I think this is episode 10. Damn, I forgot what episode it was. Hold on, guys. All right, podcast number 103, I believe. All right, so it's episode 104. Let's get it started. Okay, guys, podcast number 104. Let's get into it. So, tonight's topic. So I was scrolling on Instagram, and I came across a picture. So I came across a picture, and in this in particular picture, it was a picture of young kids, like very young kids, like younger than like grade school kids. I would say these kids are like maybe 4 or 5. 6 years old, right? And as a picture of a little girl kissing another little kid, right? He has a Spider-Man mask on, and maybe like a Halloween party, and she has like a Wonder Woman mask on. And then the picture next to it is a little girl looking very jealous. And the caption says, "Girls, when they realize that a guy they rejected 6 times has moved on." Now, for the people on live here, you can see the picture, as you can see. Very, I don't know if that's blurry or not. Everybody that's on YouTube, you see the picture. Very interesting picture. So I thought that this would be a good topic to cover tonight. And it kind of sucks with the way I give information. So I'll be dropping a lot of gems. Maybe a little bit of the Patreon content. I always advise you guys to get on Patreon. But this is also, dropping a lot of gems on basically, how to avoid the friend zone with girls. But I won't be giving everything. But let's make a discussion out of it, and we'll get into it. We're going to play tonight. We're gonna play a song. I know Randy had did one of these songs over. What song should we do? Let's do "Like That" by me and your boy Randy. This is "Like That." We'll get into the podcast right after this song, so don't go anywhere.
Tryna have a conversation, baby, do you talk back? I'ma get money, nigga, do you like that? Tryna take you on vacation if you with that, if you with that, if you with that. Oh, do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Yeah. If you with that, if you with that, if you with that. She got a natural body, yeah, I'm with that. She the main thing, all them other niggas get back. Well, she did that, long curls, but her hair black. Little booty shorts, I'ma hit that. Skin popping in the sun, no filter. Baby, what's it gonna take to get with ya? Got them MJ moves, I'ma thrill ya. Once I get into the room, I'ma kill ya. No pen, finna hit you with the Tommy. I got the oils, rub it on your body. Couple rounds fold you like origami. So bad, she a small little mommy. Tryna have a conversation, baby, do you talk back? I'ma get money, nigga, do you like that? Tryna take you on vacation if you with that, if you with that, if you with that. Oh, do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Yeah. If you with that, if you with that, if you with that, baby. I won't trip on you, baby. Yeah, shorty bad, let me sip up on you, baby. Long curly hair and your booty kinda cakey. Shorty got that long tongue, shit, I thought shorty cakey. All up in the function, let me talk to you, nigga, tryna build something. Shit, I saw you at the door with your long heels pumping. Shorty still twerking, all your friends bumping. Listen, baby, I ain't tryna waste your time. Grab a flight overseas, we can catch a good vibe. I ain't really into simping, what you want I can buy. Would you like that? 8 inches real deep, would you bite that? Baby, do you talk back? I'ma get money, nigga, do you like that? Tryna take you on vacation if you with that, if you with that, if you with that. Oh, do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Yeah. If you with that, if you with that, if you with that.
All right. That was "Like That" by me and Randy, your boy KB and Randizzle, aka Tory Woods. that's his music name. But let's get into tonight's topic. As you can see, basically from the photo that I showed and that I described at the beginning of the podcast, when a girl finally realized you have moved on, right? When a girl has finally realized that you moved on and her behavior towards you is a bit different. But see, the things with guys is guys don't really understand how that works. They don't understand how that works. So say, for example, you like a girl, right? And initially she doesn't like you, and she doesn't like you because there are certain ingredients that you are not doing to attract this woman. You're probably not building attraction. You're also probably not doing things that would basically suffice you as an efficient partner. So a lot of times guys get friend zoned, right? And even if he doesn't necessarily fall into the friend zone, he might be really persistent. He might be really persistent and he might try to pursue her consistently. But have you ever seen a situation where a guy consistently pursues a female and then when he finally has moved on, she start acting real different? Real different. I see it all the time. There's been plenty of cases. Like, say, for example, one of the biggest things that guys do, they feel as if they need to comply. And I'm not going to give you every ingredient on how to get out of the friend zone, but we're going to be going over these topics anyway. So let's talk about it. For example, I did a TikTok and it was a very, very like cringy type TikTok, right? It was a girly TikTok. She's dancing. She's like, oh, let's dance and move around and woo, best friends forever. It was some silly ass dance, typical TikTok shit, right? But it was with a guy. He looked very bored. He looked very methodical. And it just looked like he didn't want to be there, right? But in the caption, it said he was not forced and I didn't force him to do that. So that lets us know what? That he complied and he wanted to do that because what? He liked her. He liked her and he thought that maybe if I do this TikTok, if I stay patient and long enough, that this girl will like me. Maybe she'll come around. Maybe I'll get her. And in very few cases, that does work sometime. The guys just say so obsessive and persistent long enough till they actually get the girl. But in most cases, it doesn't work like that. Now, let's bring it back to tonight's subject. When you finally move on, what happens? She might come around, especially if that girl looks better than she does. I'm telling you, especially if she looked better than she does, right? Because a lot of the times, like say if you're in the friend zone, right, and you get a little girlfriend, and the girl is batshit ugly, you look better than the girl. Let's say if you look better than the girl, right, and that girl who friend zoned you, why would she be jealous? Why would she be jealous? Why would she even care? And even sometimes when she looks better than the girl and she feels as if she's better, and that girl even takes away some of her attention that she was giving her, she might get jealous of that. So she might not respect the relationship. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. It happened with one of my exes and one of my so-called friends, right? And she might have looked better than my ex. She had a fat ass too, but my ex they both had really fat asses. Let's just put it like that, right? But she felt as if because she looked better than her, she didn't have to respect our relationship. So, there were times where we were spending time together with my quote unquote friend, right? And then when I would have to leave or I couldn't spend time with her because I was hanging out with my ex, she would get jealous and she wanted to consume a lot of my time. But when I didn't give her the time that she wanted, she was jealous. She was upset, right? And then what did she realize? She realized, oh man, I'm like, well, all right, get over it, right? Because me being me, then she realized she can't get upset. So what did that make her do? That made her try a little harder. And this was a girl that I hooked up with, right, before, and then she friend zoned me, whatever. But because I had pre-selection, I had other girls that wanted me, I had my ex trying to get back with me, right? And it was taking away from her attention that we initially had. So when you're in a friend zone, if you have girls that are friends, that are, BFFs, and you're spending a lot of time with them. But so when you take away that attention and give it to someone else and replacing her time, she might not say it, but she's going to start acting that way. Oh, you don't have to hang out with her. Oh my God, why are you always hanging out with her? Spend some time with me, right? Classic case of envy. Classic case of jealousy. But there's a key in that. Pointer, message. Every time I say message, these are keys on how to pick up and get up out of the friend zone, right? She was getting jealous. But that wasn't necessarily my case, the case in which we're describing tonight, right? So guys, if you're in a situation where a girl you've been wanting, right, and you don't necessarily have any beef with her, you're not mean to her, you guys are on good terms, right, and she's been rejecting you, this is why I say don't block people. And when you finally get a girl and she sees you giving a girl all this affection, and she sees you kissing a girl, spending time with her, doing nice things with her, then she realized she missed out on something nice, especially when that girl looks better than her. Listen, there's been studies done, right? There's been studies done that show guys that have girlfriends are deemed to be a lot more attractive than guys that don't, right? Especially if it's a pretty girl, right? There's been study done that when I think it was like guys that walked into a bar, they were rated less attractive than guys that walked into a bar with a girl, whether that was his girlfriend or not. Now, the reason why that is, that conveys that whole idea of pre-selection. Pre-selection. That means there's something about you that would make this girl like you. What is he doing right to get a, especially if she's pretty? So what is he doing right to get a beautiful girl like that? Oh my God. Maybe he has a good game. Maybe he's romantic. Maybe he's piping her really well. You know, maybe he eats the box really well. Whatever it is, it ignites their imagination. Girls like guys who other girls like. Celebrities are the prime example of that. You look at some of the top celebrities, obviously they have fame and money, and there's a lot of other ingredients that go with that. But because they have the popularity test, they pass the popularity test, and more girls want them, it's like, oh my God, he's famous. And even the idea of just having fame and money, you know, that makes them more attractive. It's a prime example, right? So, and this is a more source. Ultimately, you know, having a girlfriend and having a pretty girlfriend will definitely attract more girls to you, right? But then you reach that conundrum of like, damn, well, I have a girlfriend and she's a pretty girl and I like her, but I don't necessarily want to cheat on her. But if you keep pretty girls around you, here's a little life hack. You know, if you keep a pretty best friend, which is pretty hard to do for me, I think that having a best friend is something that I was never really able to do. No, I'm lying. One person ever. Naomi, we went to high school together. The only girl that I've ever had as a best friend who I never was sexual with. Never. That's the only one girl. And, you know, so ironic, she ended up becoming Muslim, right? Yeah, she converted to Islam. And we were really young. We were like in high school when she did that too. And I just found that astonishing. Now, if she still practices today, I'm not sure. But back to the point tonight, you know, when you finally move on from these girls and you finally leave them alone, you'll notice certain things. You'll notice she'll start hitting you up more. She'll start DMing you more. She'll start giving you this weird amount of attention that she wasn't giving you before. A totally, completely different energy. And why is that? Because one, you moved on. Two, you have another girl you're giving attention to. Another girl who likes you, who possibly loves you. Right? And what does that do? That ignites attraction. It ignites jealousy. It's like, oh, wow, damn, he finally moved on, right? And she was underestimating you, right? She was thinking that, oh, he ain't gonna never move on. He ain't about nothing. He ain't worried about him. I ain't worried. You worried about some other guy who's less available, right? But then as soon as that guy gets the girl, oh my God, like, damn, you know what? I really wasn't feeling Ricky, but he looking a little more attractive now. I don't know what it is. Like, he got a new glow. And she telling her girlfriend is bullshit. No, bitch. It's because he got a girlfriend now. And now that he has a girlfriend, you want to be on his ass because he don't want you no more. Very simple. Now, on a basic level, these are one of the keys to get out of the friend zone. Besides knowing what it means to polarize your relationship, right? Like, say, when I tell guys to polarize your relationship to keep your girlfriend long term, right? Doing things like checking her, don't put up with disrespect, don't be afraid to stand up to her. Those are things that you're not doing in the friend zone. And usually those kind of games, those kind of guys don't have any game. So it's a very basic level if you're in the friend zone and you're stuck there. Very basic. Stand up to her, right? But because he doesn't have that game, so when he moves on and gets another girl that's willing to settle for him, that may be just as beautiful or just be cute in general, and you spent so much time with your quote unquote best friend, who you actually really liked, but then you gave up on it because you realize, oh, she ain't about to give me no ass. She fronting on me crazy. But then you get this other girl that comes around, really cute, start giving you attention, maybe making love to you. You're like, well, and then naturally, if you get a girlfriend, you ain't gonna be spending so much time with this girl. And if you ain't got no real game, which most likely you probably won't, if you got put into the friend zone and decided to stay there, then your girl ain't gonna be putting up with that. So you're gonna be seeing less and less of this girl. And she realizes that. So she's gonna want some of that attention. But let that be a key, guys, in the friend zone. On the most basic level, if you tell a girl that you like her and you tell a girl that you want her, and she's like, oh, you're just my friend, I don't see you like that, but you continue to give her your non-sexual attention, you'll stay in that friend zone forever. So just like the guys who get girlfriends and they want to start giving you attention when they rejected you so many times, what happens? Then they say, oh, he's a little more attractive. Then they start giving you a little more attention. So if you're in a friend zone, you don't necessarily have to get a girlfriend. But what do? Just be like, okay, well, I'm not playing this game with you. You take your ball and you leave. Go play on a different playground. Somebody that's going to play with you back. Don't sit there and keep fucking sitting in her face and going, spending all this time with her that you could be spending building with someone else, someone that actually is interested in you. That's a sucker move. Why are you spending time and doing all this non-sexual shit and making this female believe that men and women can truly actually be friends with no one having an ulterior motive? Right? Because you have that ulterior motive. And even with her knowing that you like her, she's going to tell everybody, no, he's just my best friend. It'll never happen. Da, 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 da. Or even if you're afraid to actually just tell her and you just throw hints out there because you ain't got no balls. That's another reason you're going to stay in the friend zone, because you don't got the balls to just like flirt with her. Like, come here, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't have the balls to do that. So it's another reason why you're in the friend zone. But even still, if you do that, why stick around? You don't exactly have to say, I like you, I want to be with you, or I love you. No, you don't have to say that. But like, girl, I'm feeling you. Come here. You looking type cute today, baby. Come here. Let me talk to you right quick. Come here. Damn, why you waiting him to come sit on my lap? You know what I'm saying? Flirt with her. Cool. If she rejects it, cool, that's fine. Stop giving her your non-sexual attention. Stop spending all this time with her. Stop going to the movies with her. You're investing in someone that doesn't want you. And then she's sitting here telling you about her guy problems, telling you about some guy she's sucking and fucking. You know that's not what you want to hear, but you think that, oh, I'm a play it cool. She gonna want me eventually. I'm gonna downplay this guy. That's some sucker shit. And it's a scarcity mindset. There's so many girls out there, especially in the United States. They outnumber us. Take your ball and go home. And even if you want to say straight up, I like you and I'm digging you right now, and I really want to get to know you better. You know, if she doesn't want to accept that, you say, okay, cool. Stop hanging out with her. So then when she hits you up and be like, hey, Ricky, how come like you don't spend time with me no more? How come like you don't hang out with me? You don't call me. We don't speak on the phone. Why? Oh, well, you could tell her one or two things. KB told me to stop giving you my non-sexual attention. So I joined that motherfucker Patreon. That's one thing you could say, and you should do, right? Or you can just say simple. Well, I told you how I felt. The type of relationship that you want with me is not what I want with you. You want a different type of relationship out of me. That's not what I want with you. I don't want to be your best friend. I want to be more than that. I want to be your man. And being your best friend and being your man are two different things. There are boundaries. A girl that's my best friend, a quote unquote a friend, I'm not talking to you about the same things that I talk about with my lady. The things that I talk about with my friends, I talk about with my guys. You're my lady. I don't talk to you about the same things. I'm not confiding in you. And if you listen to any of my podcasts, you know that confiding is some of the best things that comes back to bite you. Especially if you're on Patreon, you know that. And actually, I'll do a video after that and add it to the relationship series and throw it on Patreon, right? There are differences. So when you tell her, listen, I'm not hanging out with you no more because that's not the type of relationship I want with you. That's not how we giving it up out here. That's not how we living. When I see you, I don't want to go and play games and play video games and do all this non-sexual shit. When I see you, I want to kiss you, right? I want to hold your hand. I want to feel your booty. I want to do all that shit. And then we could go out to eat. Now, I don't just want to fuck you. I want to be in a relationship with you. You could be straight up and tell her that. But a lot of you motherfuckers mess up and just be like, oh, I'm not going to tell her that. Because you know you don't got enough balls to just tell her you want her. So she ain't respecting it off the rip for that. You ain't got no confidence. So that's why you in the friend zone in the first place. But when you actually finally move on, when you bring another girl around, what happens? What happens? Oh, damn, Ricky looking good lately. I don't know what it is. He seemed different. He seemed different. Why he like that? Damn, I don't know what it is, girl. Ricky fine now. Now he's more attractive because he got a good-looking girlfriend. Or his girlfriend look better than you, right? Or he stopped giving you that attention. You call his phone, he don't even pick up. Or he ignoring your shit. Don't answer your text back for a few days. Oh, damn, this nigga moving different. Now you want that attention because it's something that you know you can't have. Or if you want to have it, it's gonna take some work. Right? Oh, now Ricky look fine all of a sudden. Fuck out of here. Come on now. You played yourself. And that's the most simplest form to build attraction. You know, I tell a lot of guys there's some free sauce. I say, well, you know, post girls on your story. You think it's gonna turn girls off, but no, not necessarily. If you're not making out with this girl or holding hands, a clear indication that this is your girlfriend, not gonna turn them off. Like, oh, okay. Especially if they don't know you to be like that. Like, damn, who's that? That can't be his girl. She's way too cute. Downplaying you. Downplaying your shit. Oh, that loser ass nigga. That's just probably a friend. That's probably his cousin. Next thing you know, you upload a picture, y'all holding hands and kissing. Oh. Okay, well, damn. He done came up. It's very simple. It's a very simple formula. Now, if you can piece it together, you can ultimately come up with the ultimate guide on, you know, staying out of the friend zone. It's not everything. It's not everything. You know, you can find that complete video on Patreon. But when you finally move on, girls will tell you. Girls will tell you the truth. Trust me. I've been through just about every situation there is possible. Every situation possible. And I see it all the time. And I think getting out of the friend zone is one of the most easiest things to do. A lot of guys don't get it because your whole mindset is fucked up from the jump. You need to change your whole mindset. You got to change your whole mindset. And once you learn to change that mindset, once you learn to polarize your relationships, you can get the girls you want. And honestly, putting yourself in the friend zone is one of the more easier things that you can do because you already disqualified yourself. So her guard is down, right? That's one of the keys for approaching girls that you see on a regular basis. It's very easy. Because once you get in the friend zone, because if I get in the friend zone and a girl don't know me, oh, it's a fucking wrap. It's a wrap. She don't know what she just stepped into. Let me get in the friend zone. Oh, you wanna hang out? You wanna talk? Okay, yeah, we can do that, baby. That's no, fine. You don't know what you stepped into. You done stepped into a trap, the biggest booby trap ever. It's easy. It's so easy once you get in the friend zone. I'd actually prefer to be in the friend zone first and then game from there. Especially when our guard is down. Oh, your guard is down. Okay. I'm the wrong motherfucker to put in the friend zone. Boyfriend or not. Give it a few months, you'll be leaving that motherfucker and you will be in love with me. Especially if you put somebody in a friend zone who you find attractive. Come on now. Come on. And it makes so much sense. But guys, this is very simple. And then one more thing. Guys don't understand it. And this is how you know guys don't understand it. Guys will be like, okay, well, damn, like every time I get a girlfriend, it's like, now these girls want me. Like, yo, why is it that when I get a girlfriend, all these girls want to be up on me, all these girls want to come out the woodwork, but when I was single, they didn't want me? Hello? Hello? I just explained everything. That should never be a question that comes out of your fucking mouth again. Why these girls want me now? Come on now. Come on. Put it together. So, wonder why, it's an accumulation of things. But you wonder why when that girl that rejected you 6 times and when you finally move on, she's looking crazy. She wants to hang out more. Now all of a sudden you're more attractive. It depends on the girl though. You can't be getting with no ugly duckling that you look better than and expect that girl to be on you. Or you can build a rotation. Let's end off this podcast and I'll take maybe 2 questions. I'm tired tonight and I got to be up early. We'll play Like That by me and Randy Randizzle, aka Tory Woods.
Tryna have a conversation, baby, do you talk back? I'ma get money, nigga, do you like that? Tryna take you on vacation if you with that. If you with that, if you with that. Do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Yeah. If you with that, if you with that, if you with that. She got a natural body, yeah, I'm with that. She the main thing, all them other niggas get back. Oh, she did that, long curls, but her hair black. Little booty shorts, I'ma hit that. Skin popping in the sun, no filter. Baby, what's it gonna take to get with ya? Got them MJ moves, I'ma thrill ya. Once I get it to the room, I'ma kill ya. No pen, finna hit you with the Tommy. I got the oils, rub it on your body. Couple rounds fold you like origami. So bad, she a small little mommy. Tryna have a conversation, baby, do you talk back? I'ma get money, nigga, do you like that? Tryna take you on vacation if you with that. If you with that, if you with that. Do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Yeah. If you with that, if you with that, if you with that, baby. I won't trip on you, baby. Yeah, shorty bad. Let me sip up on you, baby. Long curly hair and your booty kinda cakey. Shorty got that long tongue. Shit, I thought shorty cakey. All up in the function. Let me talk to you, nigga, trying to build something. Shit, I saw you at the door with your long heels pumping. Shorty still